So this guy is kind of the forgotten sniper of the 1970s and 1980s. He had strong performances with two very well established and popular NHL teams. He got his big start in Medicine Hat to the WCHL, where he put up some really, really impressive numbers, and he was highly treasured in the 73 NHL and WHA draft. He was taken 23rd overall by the Arrows in their draft, and second overall in 73 by the Atlanta Flames. Who else are we talking about but the great and very, very underrated Tom Lysiak? Now, Thomas James Tom Lysiak was born April 22nd, 1953 in High Prairie, Alberta, but unfortunately died in 2016. He was a very efficient sniper for the Flames and the Blackhawks over a number of seasons. And he's, like I said, he's key time with Medicine Hat really drew a lot of interest, many scouts. He was awarded the Bobby Clark Trophy as the Western Canadian Hockey League's leading scorer, scoring a total of 297 points in 135 total games. Now, his final season with Medicine Hat, just mind-boggling numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 200 points combined in the regular season and playoffs. In 84 games, he had 80 goals, 123 assists for 193 points, with actually had time to spend 152 minutes in the penalty box. Again, some impressive totals. First year with Atlanta wasn't too bad. He had 64 points in 77 games, and also finished second in the voting for the Calder. Now, Lysiak led the Flames in scoring each of his first 5 full seasons with the squad, and representing the Flames in 3 consecutive All-Star games in 75, 76, and 77. He was captain of the Flames for 78 and 79, but he was eventually traded to the Blackhawks in an unpopular multiplayer deal midway through the 79 season. Now, 8 players were involved in the trade, the biggest trade numbers-wise in NHL history at the time. Now, when he left, he was Atlanta's all-time leading scorer for assists with 276 and points with 431, and as well as second in goals with 155. With the Flames, he had 21 two-goal games, very well known for that, with only 1 hat trick. So it was always the running joke, if Lysiak scored, he was going to score in bunches. Now, he played 7 full seasons for Chicago, and in 1981 led the team in scoring with 76 points, including career-high 55 assists. Now, the next season, 81-82, he matched his top point-scoring season in Atlanta with 82 points and scored a career-high 32 goals. Now, October 30th, 1983, while a member of the Blackhawks, Lysiak tripped linesman Ron Foyt during a game against the Hartford Whalers. For the incident, the NHL imposed a 20-game suspension, which was the longest in league history, and was extended, of course, by my good pal Gordie Dwyer, the preseason incident involving a linesman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. By my knowledge, I think Lysiak held the record at the time, and that caused maybe, in a lot of ways, cost Chicago a lot more they have to let on, because it must have cost 1/4 of their scoring prowess from that season, and still make the playoffs. Now, upon his retirement, Lysiak worked in the landscaping, real estate, and construction industries in the Atlanta area. Now, in 2012, Lysiak was also inducted into the National Polish American Sports Hall of Fame. Now, his daughter, Jessie Lysiak, finished in the top 3 on season 4 of the U.S. version of Master Chef. She's also married to Flyers defenseman Justin Braun. Now, Lysiak unfortunately died of leukemia in Atlanta on May 30, 2016, at the age 63, 3 years after being diagnosed with the cancerous disease. So, just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, goal totals for our good gentleman here. Didn't score in his first 14 games with Chicago in 79, but made up for it. So from 1974 onwards to 1985, he had 19, 25, 31, 30, 27, 23, 26, 21, 32, 23, 17, 16, and only petered out, ladies and gentlemen, literally, in his last season, only 2 goals in 51 games. But he was part of Chicago's big Denny Savard-style cup run in 82, which led which he lost to Edmonton in the semifinals. Very well-rounded player, very strong in the power play, and also won a bronze with Team Canada at the 76 World Championships. I think if Lysiak was playing in 77 for Team Canada, he would probably would have won a bronze that year. But they had, I think he had chosen Eric Vale to play in his place. How it worked back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, when the NHL teams were knocked out in the first round, he could send over some players to the Worlds, and I think that's what happened in 78, because again, he only played 2 playoff games that year. So, anyways, best season, in my personal opinion, has to be that Chicago season in 82, where he had a point-a-game pace also in the playoffs. He almost topped 100 points combined that year. Very, very sturdy player, very well respected, and he is sorely missed. His passing was a tragic day for all the Flame Nation, as we say. Thanks for listening. If you like what we're doing, give us a comment, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you stopping by, and don't forget, we also take requests. You are the heroes of hockey, and let's talk about the heroes of hockey on this channel. Thanks. Keep your stick in the ice. Bye.